Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Red vs. Blue Season 11, you guys. Oh my goodness. I feel like things are really getting real now. Like we've had the shenanigans and we're still having shenanigans, but now we're starting to have like some brutal stuff as well. So yeah, guys, we got a little bit more clarity last time on what exactly, I mean, not what exactly, but some of what's been going on in terms of like, oh, hey, we're kind of like stuck here and kind of weird that no one showed up to come get us, and the whole like we're being watched thing. So among many other things. So I will briefly get into my lingering thoughts on the last batch that I did before we move on into this one. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. So the big thing for me last time was getting to see who is, I mean, not who specifically, but like a little bit more on who has been watching us. Apparently keep making sure that we stay here, keeping us here, which I don't think I was like fully up on until last batch, that like this isn't just a matter of, you know, you have crash landed here and I'm going to keep an eye on this situation, because there's a lot of reasons somebody might want to do that. It's a little suspicious they didn't come out and introduce themselves, but you know, did not immediately say to me like, this is a person who wants to like harm. But boy, last episode, yeah, nope, they drove it home to me that yeah, this person does intend harm, at least on anyone who's going to try to get in the way of them staying there. Now, why specifically this person wants them to stay there, I don't know. I don't know like what the purpose of any of this is. There's another person, and I don't know if they're like, are they together? Are they in on this? Is this like, I don't even know, you guys. But there's some stuff going down. There's some stuff going down is the long and the short of it. So yeah, we also have, we saw some gadgets. We saw some gadgets last time. Sarge made it weird. Who didn't see that coming? Freckles, I feel like is in a little bit of danger because, you know, Caboose is a leader. You know, my baby boy has so many strengths. Leadership, I don't know about that one, but Freckles is pretty much willing to kill over. So that's not good. So I feel like Freckles is kind of in danger now because everyone's like, yeah, I feel like the big next thing to do is take out Freckles. So not looking good for Freckles. So yeah, so we have shenanigans, we have slightly more serious shenanigans, and then we have really serious shenanigans, really serious stuff going on. And of course, you know, they're all going to come together, I'm sure, pretty quickly, because this is the last batch before my finale batch, which is crazy, but, yeah, we're just like making our way through the season super fast. But yeah, guys, I need to know more. And, so far, you know, no one's really tried to harm our crew, but it begs the question, why on earth would somebody go that far to keep them there? It cannot be anything good, right? Like, are we past the point of like thinking that maybe this is anything benign? And I'm pretty sure the answer to that is yes. So, all right, guys, without further ado, I'm ready to see what the heck is going on next. What do you say we go ahead and jump right in? We're going to be doing episodes 13, 14, and 15 today. Let's get going. Next batch of Red vs. Blue. Let's do this.
What is all this? It's the future. Where the hell is
the
I've been
future.
doing what I can to keep us alive. Oh, really? Then where were you when Freckles tried to kill me for calling his tiny hat stupid? I thought you didn't.
The tiny hat was great.
Hey guys, I'm trying to revolutionize the world of intercanyon communication. So if you could just keep it down, that'd be great.
He's trying to be like a visionary here.
I'm talking about the internet.
Welcome.
Oh my god. Everybody leave. right now. There's something I gotta do. The internet? Seriously? You're gonna see some shit if you don't leave.
Well, it's not actually.
Don't let him have an
the
internet
only 2 points of
connection.
communication are red and blue base.
Why would you lie to us like that?
It's an
What,
internet.
Red base too?
Yeah, I had to sneak past Freckles, but it was totally worth it.
How did
Why?
you sneak past
Behold.
Freckles? Basebook.
It's a site that lets you
We
upload
got
pictures,
Simmons
videos,
and
even
Basebook.
text posts, so your friends will always know what you're up to. It's revolutionary.
Revolutionary? The first social media sites were created hundreds of years ago. Also, there are no friends in this canyon. Only forced acquaintances.
Well, yeah, but those
Ow!
old sites just turned into
Well-
agglomerations of attention whores. Nothing but teenagers who wanted to prove they were cool, and old people who wanted to prove they were still relevant.
So what's the point of Facebook?
Oh, just want to keep in touch with my friends on the red team while I'm your prisoner. Can't let them forget about old Simmons.
I gotta keep in touch. Oh, Simmons, you're having a weird day, aren't you? Yeah, you're having a weird
Spend
day.
your time in captivity on something meaningful. So you
I
made it.
mean,
What now?
Glad you
more
asked.
meaningful
Let's
than
see
what
the
Tucker
target.
would have been doing with it.
Hasn't set up his profile yet. Well, that's
So,
cool.
whatever. Maybe it's
I'll just wait for an
busy.
update. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come
Okay.
eventually. He's got to have an update. Updates.
Yeah.
No. Maybe you should go outside.
Maybe we should get away from the
I'm sure
computer.
Caboose wouldn't mind if you got some fresh air.
No, it's all good, really. Besides, I can save Sarge some time and make a profile for him. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll make a post about it, too. Just so he knows.
Hope you like the new blue team wash.
Welcome to the new blue team.
Yes.
Poor Wash.
Okay, don't move. I have to grab my camera.
Oh, the heck!
This is gonna be so cute.
Hey, Wash.
I can relate to why you dress up
if I do it
my
myself,
dog.
I'll just look like one of those losers.
Oh, welcome to social media. Reds and blues. Well, blues because
Hey,
Sarge
Donna.
hasn't set his up yet.
You guys, what took you so long?
It's not exactly easy transporting several tons of robot in a timely manner. I think Griff even dropped a bunch of pieces along the way.
There's a difference between dropping and abandoning.
What?
Oh,
Drop pieces? Griff, if I find that a single screw is missing from this death machine, I'm gonna beat the living pulp out of you and then drink the remaining orange juice. Because I like my dead men pulp free. And when they
gotta be Paul free.
available.
What if I lost multiple screws?
Yes,
or
standards.
several feet of armor plating?
That's giant robot
You
fight
wanted
here
to
we
kill him
come.
anyway,
This
so.
is gonna be awesome! Fighting fire with fire. Good idea, Sarge.
I still say we just
Sure.
trap Freckles in a future cube.
You actually took one of those with you?
Aw.
Technically, yes.
I'd rather see us do that because
But actually, no.
it's
a
humane
cube
and
that makes
also.
more cubes? No, they teleport stuff. Watch
What
this.
if we need Freckles to
Fucking
fight?
Cone, what did you ever do for me?
Whoa.
Wow.
Nah, I'm just kidding, Cone. You can come back.
It's kind of like a Pokeball.
They're like Pokeballs.
No, these are cool. Do not ruin them for me.
Maybe it sends stuff to the Phantom Zone.
It's kind of like Phantom Zone.
Superman 2 or Man of Steel? No, the 11th remake.
Superman Origins 3, Revelation.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Sarge, look.
Lot
Let's
of
just go
remakes,
over to Blue Base with
apparently,
one of the cubes.
by this
Throw it
point.
on Freckles. Freckles gets zapped, and then we throw the cubes in a volcano or something.
Why do I have to do it?
In case it doesn't work, I want to be alive.
Makes sense. But we still don't even know how the teleportation cubes work. What if they're extremely radioactive? Or what if they only work on inanimate objects?
Robots are
There's
objects.
Hey,
a
you're
lot.
gonna hurt some feelings here.
Oh.
Don't ever talk like that in front of a robot.
He oído la palabra robot. Me has llamado.
Oh.
Nobody's talking to you, idiot.
I just think we should run some tests first.
But tests are hard.
Well, if it means getting you morons away from me so I can work, I say go for it.
Seriously?
He needs some
You need to
alone
test the
time
cubes.
with
Or test this
the.
thing's primary defense systems.
What do I have to do for that?
Just stand still and wait for the sweet embrace of death.
Okay, yeah, I'm leaving now.
Ooh, I'm gonna update my Facebook page about this. You what?
We're on Facebook. I love
The
it.
photo Caboose just uploaded. It's
Oh, did he post it to his profile?
Suspiro, otro robot, que original.
Hey,
Has oído algo?
yeah, you, brown guy, over here.
Mierda, ¿quién es ese?
¿Quién es que? No puedo ver.
Oh
Don't
my
move,
god.
Just listen. You and your friends are in a lot of trouble.
Felix.
En serio, ¿qué carajo esté pasando?
I'm gonna get you guys out of here, okay? But listen, you gotta sit tight for just a little while longer. I'm not the only one that has their eyes on you.
Espera,
Okay, so they're
¿qué
not
significa
together.
eso?
I gotta go. Look, I know you people can fend for yourselves. Just be careful.
Tenga
What's going
cuidado.
on?
¿Por qué?
And he's not going to be able to tell anybody.
Cuéntame alrededor.
He's like, I want to see.
Ido,
Desaparecido.
eres un hombre de los patos.
Tenemos que decirle a alguien.
No puedes estar hablando en serio.
Sargento, sargento.
You talking to me?
Un hombre acaba de estar aquí. Dijo estábamos.
And we're not going to be able to tell anybody. Great.
Bueno, why don't you quit your yapping and make yourself useful? Can't you see I'm trying to build your replacement? I mean, I'm trying to...
You said what you
pretty much your
said.
replacement. Confía en mí, muchacho. No os molestáis.
As, you know what? Original Lopez just like...
Y él todavía iba a encontrar alguna manera.
Pero podríamos ser rescatados.
Yo puedo ser un cabeza de este cañón. O un cabeza de este cañón.
It's the
Realmente
same,
no me
you know,
importa.
Pero ¿qué pasa con nuestros
same stuff, different
creadores?
canyon.
Solo peor.
¿Qué quieres decir?
Suspiro.
Oh.
Va a querer sentarse a esta
Oh,
historia.
no.
Será de 20 horas y en intervalos de 5 minutos.
Oh, we can only tell in 5-minute intervals. Okay. Is that like a nod to the episode lengths? They're closer to like 7 or 8 minutes at this point. But, oh, guys. All right. So a couple things we learned in that one while I'm loading up the next. Oh, they're showing like they're showing a Halo ad. That's cool. It was like a Halo suit that popped up, and I'm like, oh my god. Couple things that we learned from that. First off, Felix, not the only ones looking in on us, but clearly I don't think it's with the other person or has the same intentions as the other person. Wants to help us, apparently. Of course, they would have to tell the one person who sadly is not going to be understood by anybody. You can tell Original Lopez is just so jaded at this point. He's just so done. He's like, all right, newbie, let me fill you in on how things really are. And poor Dose Point oh still has like a little glimmer of hope left. Not for long, I have a feeling. So sad. The fate of the Lopez robots is always very, very grim, sadly. Okay. So that explains a little bit more about that situation. Also, we have Simmons Google and Basebook now. I love that the picture was for Basebook and the Caboose is out. I could see Caboose spending many hours on Basebook. I could see that. Also, like the summation of social media. I don't know. The internet has been I love the internet in a lot of ways. The internet is why I'm able to talk to you right now. You know, it has its good and its bad. We'll put it that way. And this isn't even the internet. It's just the two bases, which as if we didn't get enough of each other. Now we're just gonna be like, now we're gonna be on the computer with each other as well. Which I don't know if that's such a good idea, but. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I would say put Freckles in the cube. Because I have a feeling we're going to need Freckles. It is like a Pokeball. I can't believe that I said that 2 seconds before they said that. That, like, never happens. But we might need Freckles to fight off whoever it is who's targeting us. You know what I mean? So I'm on team spare Freckles. Also, I don't want Caboose to have to lose Freckles. So, all right, guys, next one. Excuse me.
Pretty neat, huh? So,
no filter.
Simmons and Caboose. Oh, wait. It looks like Sarge has a profile now.
It's really Simmons, though, isn't
Can
it?
you just talk about yourself? You can post pictures and stuff, too. I've been downloading this picture of Freckles for a while.
Oh, well, it's not very
How long has that been
good
going
speed,
for?
is it?
Just a few hours. You spent hours
Okay,
over a
it's
limited
like
period
dial-up.
just downloading a single picture? It is a very high-quality picture.
Super
Well, you can't argue with that.
high
So,
definition.
is this all you did while we were out last night? Nope. I cleaned this base from top to bottom. It was the least I could do to make it look more presentable. I did the dishes, swept sand off the floor. Wow. Did you clean Griff's room? Griff has a room? Well, he and Simmons shared that side of the base, but Griff's stuff kind of overflowed onto the roof. Ooh, let me take a
Okay.
peek. Oh my gosh!
If the buffaloes get 10,000 likes.
Facebook will pay for a rescue team to come save us.
Wow!
I know, it sounds too good to be true.
What did we find up there?
Dexter Griff.
Huh?
I can't live in this base with the way you've been treating it. The layout is all wrong. The color palette is atrocious. And the garden doesn't even have flowers in it. Just vegetables.
It would be nice
also,
to have
I think
some
someone tried to
florals.
plant candy corn at some point.
I wonder who did that.
How's the testing going?
Well, Doc,
If
after
that was
countless
a thing that you could
experiments,
do, I would have
determined
tried it.
Teleportation cubes are still fucking awesome. All other data's been inconclusive.
Griff, I really think we shouldn't be messing with these. They could be dangerous. We can't just keep throwing them around all willy-nilly. Give me that.
Hey,
Oh?
my stuff!
Should be fine if it works, right?
Nice arm. There. If you're not responsible enough to clean your room, then you can just say goodbye to everything that was in it.
Oh, man.
Hey, somebody
Oh.
liked my post. Things are sure looking up for Private Simmons.
Oh, Simmons. Uh-oh. Oh, it said it all was Simmons. Oh, no.
What are you
Oh.
doing?
He didn't need a reminder of...
By beating it
Rooming
with the
with
butt
Griff.
of the rifle?
It worked for you.
But that was...
You know what? Why don't you just come over here and do it yourself?
Tensions are
Try
high.
connecting the antenna port to the amp.
Let's all be...
If you increase the input voltage, that will just fry the radio. But if you were to transmit through an amp...
All I hear are words that would get me beat up in high school.
Tucker, I'm being serious.
He's
oh my
trying
God,
to
stop the
help.
fucking presses. Agent Washington is being serious.
If
Okay,
you
but he's
listen
trying
to
to
me,
help.
you could do this.
Well, I don't want to do this. You ever think of that? All I want to do is stand around and talk to my friend, but he's gone now, and all I've got is you.
What?
It's fucking bullshit.
Oh, we're having some...
Did you know I was one of the worst
issues.
freelancers in my squad?
Stop,
There's
you
Agent
were
York,
not.
our security specialist. North, the sharpshooter. Carolina was an expert in martial arts, and Tex was...
Tex.
You know Tex.
Cool story, bro.
I was known for getting a grappling hook stuck to my balls.
Okay, where are you going with this?
You were
Church was your
learning.
leader for years. You guys knew each other inside and out.
Dude, don't phrase it like that.
But I'm new to all of this. I've never really had to lead anybody before.
And the team
When Church
dynamic in
and
general
Carolina
is
disappeared,
hard.
I didn't have a choice.
He was just thrown
I had to
into
try.
it. Yeah.
Well, there's your problem.
Work with him.
You tried too hard, man. I mean, Church wasn't the best leader ever, but he never made us run laps or do push-ups or anything. He just took the blame whenever shit went wrong. That was pretty much it.
Well, we're
Well,
shipwrecked, low on food, and have to do whatever Caboose tells us, or we'll be killed by a robot.
Sounds like he really fucked up.
Yeah, kinda looks that way.
now you're getting it.
I
He
guess
was
you
just trying to
weren't
help,
really
though.
our
He wanted
leader
to
when
make
the ship
sure.
crashed, so you don't have to take the blame for that one.
Aww. We're making
Whoops.
friends. I love
Sorry.
it. That's
Knocked the
true.
cable out
He
of
would
the wall.
he would
Hope that
miss
wasn't
church
important.
too.
I'll take some
Wait.
of the blame.
Wait. I want to go back. Hold on. I want to go back to that because
Whoops.
I've been trying to keep track of like all the people who messed up.
Whoops. Sorry, knocked the cable out of the wall. Hope that wasn't important.
So we've had 3 people so far
I'll take some.
crashing the ship.
Whatever. So are you gonna fix this radio or not?
Well,
So
when I
either
started
one
the
of them
radio
did it, none of them did it, or all of them
strong.
did it.
And now
That's
it's just
hilarious.
not working.
Sounds like you really fucked up.
Don't be a dick.
You're a capable soldier, Tucker. At least compared to your usual acquaintances. You just need to try.
Maybe you need to try a little bit more,
What?
and Wash could back
It was
off
just
a little
turned
bit.
off.
Oh.
Yes, Captain?
Yeah, I know we all said that we wanted to fix the radio and that was really important.
Yeah.
The radio and the tower and all that is really important.
It was
We'll
really
probably die if
important.
it's not repaired.
But, I really need you guys to go back to Blue Base and kind of clean
We need to
up
do a clean.
Clean up what?
We need to do a cleaning.
garbage, a robot parts, a
Gross side laundry. Laundry needs to be done.
Yeah, Simmons actually won't stop rocking back and forth in the corner, and it's kind of
Simmons is having a
kind of
crisis.
picking me up.
He's having a crisis.
I'm
Okay.
sure you mean Blue Base?
Do not question your commanding officer.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Be there in a few minutes.
Everyone be cool.
Captain. Best friend Freckles, initiate piggyback sequence.
Yay! Piggyback!
You realize we're all going to die because of him. Tucker, I need you to head back to base and do what you can. I'm going up to the ship.
You're leaving me
Okay.
again? What the fuck do you need to go to the ship for?
I found something. I just need you to buy me some time.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Hopefully, I'm going to put a stop to this.
Okay. That's right, because we were in the ship last time. I like that they had a little moment. That was nice. Oh, Lord. Ah! What? What is all this?
You four with me.
Oh, there's
We're going
Locus
hunting.
again. Hunting! I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that. I do not like the sound of that at all. No. 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 Please tell me they're not gonna hunt our crew.
What's up, Forever Alone?
Oh,
So,
guys.
you wanna tell
I like that one a lot. You know, it's funny, like, we focused a lot on, like, Caboose and how much he missed church and everything, but, like, church was a big part of all their lives, you know? And although, you know, might not have always been, you know, like, mushy best friend kind of, you know, like, conversation going around, it's like, we went through a lot together, you know, like of course we're gonna miss church, and he was kind of lashing out because of that. And Wash, on the other hand, you know, it's like when we met Wash, he was in this, he seemed so capable, especially next to like our Reds and Blues, but you do have to remember that, like, in terms of being a leader, like, he's not that super experienced either. He's just doing his best. And apparently he also helped crash a ship. Now, we have now seen 3 people crash a ship or do something that maybe contributed to crashing the ship. And I don't know where they're going to go with it. I don't know if, like, they all did it, none of them did it, or just one of them. I don't think they go with one of them, unless it was just like something that we haven't even seen. Like, it turns out they all did something, but then it was something totally different that crashed the ship. Like, I don't even know, but I'm just loving the charade of that whole thing. The running joke is really, really, really fun. So, I like that one a lot. And so I don't like the sound of hunting, because that would actually kind of make sense. Like, why would they be so important to someone to keep around? Well, we know that they really they were not exactly there for a particular reason, aside from just kind of to be there at the end of the day. And I'm a little worried that maybe someone's caught on to that and is going to use them as target practice. So hopefully that's not the case. Also, Simmons is not okay. So we need to get him some help. All right, guys. Last one. Let's go. I hope Wash is okay too. He went into... Oh boy.
Se fueran a pasar el rato con todas las verduras.
Toma 90 días para cultivar maíz.
Eso es terrible.
Que no era la mejor. Hey, Lopez's.
It's not
Why
ideal.
don't you come over here and give me a hand? I always got to get on my knees to work on this thing, but I figured it'd be easier if you just held it at chest level instead.
Sí, señor.
Espera.
Huh?
Hay una cosa acera de esta gente que no me gusta.
¿Qué?
Sargento, ¿por qué no quieres que se siente? Miedo podría traer de vuelta. Oh, Lopez, you old kidder, you. Now, come on. Time's wasting.
Oi,
So-
Sargento.
He didn't understand him, but...
Now don't tell me he's got you
You
in
can
on
say
too.
whatever you want.
Lopez, you are rambunctious. A veces se conforma conversaciones.
We can mess with him a little bit.
It is a lovely day, isn't it?
No es inteligente.
Thank you for noticing. I I have been hitting the gym.
Tu madre es tan gorda que utilas un escalate Richter.
What?
Es una puta.
You guys are like a couple of Three Stooges. Well, whenever you two are done goofing off, head
And
on over.
it's we could kind of needle. Okay, it's one of the perks.
Chico, y te ir bien.
Oh, well, I gotta say they're probably better
goes
off
nothing.
together than alone with with this crew.
Oh, Freckles. I didn't see you there. Man, for a behemoth, you hide really well.
He's a very stealthy behemoth.
Captain Caboose,
But I was on my way up now, ready to clean the base.
you lack diligence. Agent Washington,
What?
That's like a
question authority.
that's like a character judgment. That sounds like a little bit more than robotic.
Can you come out here?
Caboose! Oh no!
Kaboom!
That way I
Your
did.
pet is trying to kill me! What? That does not sound like... Hey, Freckles! Freckles, what are you doing?
Agent Washington has failed to meet the minimum requirements of Blue Team
See,
service.
but that one line did not sound very robotic. It sounded like higher reasoning.
Oh, see, he's just doing whatever it is that he just said.
Caboose, please come here. I need to talk to you.
Ah, probably
Caboose.
wants to talk about what an awesome leader I am.
Probably, yeah. That's probably the topic of the day. This is
Good.
awkward.
Oh, what seems to be the problem, Agent Washington?
Freckles is the problem. Freckles is the problem.
I'm sorry, Caboose. I'm sorry your best friend left you without saying goodbye.
We're
Maybe
doing
he
this.
thought you would try to stop him, or maybe it was just too hard for him to tell you, but
Oh my god.
no matter the reason, he's still gone. He left you.
Wait, we're just
Both of
talking.
I don't really do emotional things, and I hoped you might be able to get over this by yourself, so I left you alone.
He kind of wanted to stay out
Instead
of
of coming
it,
to
but
terms with what you lost, you replaced it with well,
Freckles.
the first thing you found. But I should have been there for you, Caboose.
Oh, Wash!
Because-
You beautiful man.
That's what friends do for each other.
Yeah.
Captain Caboose is not your friend. He is your commanding.
No, we're all friends here,
We're
Freckles.
all
and,
friends.
you know,
That's right. And as your friend, I want to say that I'm sorry. I know it's not much, but I made you this.
oh my God! My old helmet!
Ah!
Caboose, you should return to your duty.
Uh-oh.
I know how much you like Freckles, Caboose, but you have to understand that he's very dangerous.
He's dangerous,
not a
and we
puppy
need...
anymore.
He's not a
Uh,
pauper.
Kitten.
I'd say probably more of a puppy.
He's
Maybe
really
kitten.
big.
He's really big. He's really
Yeah.
dangerous.
He blew up a car.
He blew up a car.
remember that.
Okay, wow. Yup. Yeah.
Freckles, you are one of the best machines I know. And I did saying something because I have been friends with a
Yes,
lot of machines.
he's big on the machine friendship.
From now on, I think you should listen to Agent Washington.
Turning over.
Yeah, he's very smart.
He's going to take good care of you. Oh,
Acknowledged.
okay.
You can be leader again if you want to, Wash. It's not as much fun as it looks.
It really
I think
isn't,
I'm
is
more of
it?
the dashing, second in command kind of person. you know?
Very
Oh,
dashing.
perks still work.
Oh, perks.
Thank you, Caboose.
Oh, see how far we went.
was this emotional.
Oh,
Jesus
just by talking it out.
perfect.
That was a
Hey,
really
stop.
big
Don't
step.
step,
I'm
don't
proud of you,
go.
Wash.
Pretty sneaky, Wash. A couple of mushy words, a present, and you're right back up at the top.
Nothing sneaky about it.
No,
I meant every
that was
word.
genuine. It was totally genuine. I'm proud of you.
I can't see anything.
Oh,
Wait, hello?
what's going on with
You're willing to work on
your
your
helmet?
craftsmanship, though.
Oh my God! I'm blind!
No,
One step at a time,
sweetheart.
sucker.
Can people see me? I can't see them!
Well,
Well, at least you don't
Honey.
have a killer robot to worry about anymore.
oh,
Listen to that lady purr.
oh.
work,
Speaking
Sarge.
of killer
Nice work. It
robots,
looks like
oh
shit.
no.
And it's on fire!
Yeah, it turns out we were missing some pieces. Which reminds me.
Ow!
Ah!
Give me a glass. Oh.
No! No, pulp.
Getting a jump on the
Pulp
blue
free.
season. Good thinking, sir. Wait, that's a thing?
You don't think that's what he was thinking. Oh
I
no!
knew she was a beautiful lady.
Cyclops? That's more like a praying mantis to me. No, she said CC Cyclops. I think it's Italian.
I think you're all wrong.
Welcome to Red Team, CC. Now if you can-
CC.
Soldiers detected.
Oh no.
Is it supposed to do that?
I admire your enthusiasm, CC. But you've only got one enemy. It's a big robot over it.
Negative. Motion tracker
Huh?
detects 16 hostiles.
Wait, what?
Deadly force.
Okay, first off,
I'm not hostile. I'm a pacifist. Kill them. Hey!
I'm a pacifist. Kill them. Oh, good thing we're not up and running fully.
Damn.
That could have been really
She ran
bad.
out of diesel. You get
16
Of
targets?
course. Looks like she needs a bigger fuel tank.
Fuck that! She needs to be thrown off a cliff.
Well, I don't see how that's going to solve the fuel problem.
I think you're missing the
There's
point here.
11 of us.
Yeah! Who are the
Wow,
other
Donut,
5?
That's one more than 10. Good job, buddy.
I don't know if I'd really count Lopez.
But she said 16.
16. Which means we're now aware of the people trying to hunt us. Oh, crap! Crap!
Who the fuck are these guys?
Why are we shooting off fireworks? Is it Dylan's birthday?
Oh, Caboose, honey, you need to put on the other.
Birthday to me.
Stop shooting!
Oh,
We're
good
friendly!
thing that we still got Freckles.
Fuck this.
Whoa.
Wait,
Okay.
I know who they are.
They're the guys that are gonna kill us if we don't kill them first.
Freckles, take them out.
Yeah, good thing we got Freckles. We really don't know what's going on, but I mean, they did come and attack us, so the way that Locus said hunting makes me think it was nothing
What the
good.
hell's going on over here?
Who are those guys?
We don't know.
They showed
We're
up
gonna have
and
to
just
team
started
up.
shooting.
Oh, hombre, de repente me siento mal por...
Shut up, Lopez. This isn't the time for jokes.
Never mind. Never mind. Fend for yourselves.
In case there's more hiding out in the...
Run!
Oh, there's our friend Felix. No, don't shoot. Oh, crap.
What are you doing? I said run!
Felix is
Excellent
trying
work,
to help
soldiers.
us. What is
You
happening?
killed my men. I suppose that makes you the real deal.
Okay,
What?
now I'm really confused.
What is
Quiet.
happening?
All of you, come with me.
What?
And why would we do that?
Because if you don't come now, I'll have to take you later.
Fuck off!
You, shut your mouth and be glad I missed your head.
Oh my god, you are such a douchebag.
Yeah, what
What
he
is
said.
going
This is
on?
last chance.
They know each other.
Holy shit! Did you see that?
Gone.
No, what happened? Please describe it to me. Use only small words.
Any of you know how to patch up a leg?
Get some orange juice.
Dog. I was gonna say dog, but on second thought, might be better off with anyone else. Oh, guys. Holy crap, what is going on? All right, so first I thought he was trying to hunt them. Now it looks like he's trying to recruit them, and he's not gonna take no for an answer. What the heck? What is happening? So Felix and Locus know each other, don't like each other. Felix is trying to help us get away. Locus is trying to recruit us with force if necessary. CC is not working, which is probably for the best because that was the last thing we needed right now is another killer robot that's targeting us instead of what it should be targeting. And I'm glad that we have Freckles right now. I'm glad that nobody tried to take out Freckles. I'm really grateful for that. But wow, guys, what on earth is going on with the bigger plot here? I gotta say, the fact that red and blue are kind of, sort of, like, not really together, but clearly have a common enemy, and are at least willing to, like, stand together for 2 seconds for that, And the fact that Wash, oh, I was so proud of Wash here. You know, that's really hard because he got burned really badly in the last team that he was in. And like he said, in the last team that he was in, he wasn't even the leader. He wasn't even close. He wasn't the most powerful. He was just thrown into this too. And I think maybe he felt like he wasn't going to try to get in on what they were going through, just kind of let them work it out, just sort of focus on the task at hand. Here's the thing about being a team, though. It takes more than just being able to give and receive orders to be a team. And I was so proud of Wash for acknowledging that and really just having a heart-to-heart with both of them and saying, look, this sucks. I'm sorry it happened. I'm sorry your friend is gone. He made Caboose's old helmet, which didn't turn out very well, but it was still a really nice thought. I was so proud of him. That is what it takes to be a leader right there. He took a really big step towards it, and I'm proud of him. So yeah, we had all that going on. Thank God we got some of that sorted out, because I have a feeling we're all going to have to really, truly work together for whatever is coming next. And I honestly have no clue what it is that we could be facing, but it is serious. Like, that's for sure. It is very serious. Locus seemed to have like the same kind of like cloaking or invisibility, or it kind of reminded me of what Tex had. So I'm not sure if that was intentional or if that's just like another, like a different kind of effect or what. But, clearly we're dealing with someone who knows what they're doing, the very least. I don't know what Felix's story is, but he's here to help us, except that, you know, we kind of got a little... I mean, to be fair, we just saw somebody who wasn't one of us, and we're like, oh, they must be here to not help us. Except that he did say run, which clearly indicated that he was trying to help. But, you know, it happened really fast, so what are you going to do? Hopefully we could get them all patched up and figure out what the heck is going on. But shoot, guys, things escalated pretty quickly there. Although the way that they've been building up, like there's somebody watching us and everything, it's nice to have payoff. And it does kind of feel like, even though it happened very quickly for our characters, it has been building up for us for a little bit. So, yeah, guys, that was really, really good. Man, I cannot wait to see where we're going from here. Like I said, next time is my finale batch. So, like, who only knows where we're gonna end up. But I'm really, really liking this season. I feel like it has a lot of heart. It has the action. It's a little bit of a different tone now that we switched like showrunners and everything, but I'm still really, really digging it, and I still really feel like it's good red versus blue. So yeah, guys, I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. I have no idea where we go from here, but I hope it's nowhere bad. It's gonna be pretty real, I have a feeling, no matter what. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, oh my goodness, please don't leave me on everything that we had here, and hunting and threats and cloaking and visibility and all. Please, I will most definitely need your help on that. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.